Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, trying to wrap up Operation Watchtower. We've got a very little bit of work to do on Guadalcanal, and then God knows how much to do over here. But we do have our first supply of Marines heading over. They have a carrier, 2 battleships, and 1 submarine. I've decided to possibly pull everybody out of this area, although having a surface force up here to intercept the supply convoys that are coming out might be a good idea. I don't want them up there because they have started to launch air attacks, zeros. I'm going to be cutting out quite a bit of stuff just for the sake of not having too repetitive of episodes. I know the last couple episodes it's been strictly supply convoys, and that can get kind of boring and tedious to watch because I know it's a little bit tedious to play out. So, but I have to play it out, but you don't have to watch it. If anything of note happens, like those battleships show up, I will definitely include that, and anything that happens on the ground. So we will advance time and see what happens. Alright, so here is kind of an unfortunate event here. They did come at Thresher, who was submerged with bombers, and actually bombed them. And there's also, I believe, Betty's in here, but we've got our Wildcats. The Avengers are moving in on the supply convoy. So Thresher sinking. We lost the Thresher. That's an unfortunate turn of events. We're going to let our Wildcats handle the Betties. While our Avengers attack and Thresher sinks. She's gone. Yes, Thresher was completely submerged. So I'm very surprised that they actually attacked her with a bombing run. I've never seen the Japanese use that tactic before. Very surprised. Alright, let's check the damages, see what we did to them. Moderate, critical. Ooh. Number 5 has critical and heavy. So let's get our Wildcats in. Are they still dogfighting over here? Yeah, I believe so. I'm not concerned with this 1 bomber, or 2 bombers. Gonna get our Wildcats formed up. Just form them up in line ahead. See who do we need to target. Critical and heavy on number 5, so we'll go for number 5. And attack. Or we won't go for number 5. Moderate and minor on number 3, so we could target number 3. That was a fairly successful rocket attack, I'd say. Get our Avengers out of here. Want to use them again at a later date, so I was also pretty surprised to see the Bettys show up. It's like probably the maybe third time in the whole campaign that I've seen Bettys. They're trying like hell to defend their supply convoy. So we'll do one strafing run on number 3. See how that goes. Here's the other 2 that are, or the other 3. Other one's this oil slick out here. Something to look at while we move into position for our strafing run. And this one goes. Bettys are coming back to try and defend their supply convoy. I think they'd be a little more concerned with the flights that are coming in on them. Whoop. Doesn't look like it's doing too much here. One more. Didn't even start a fire. Well, now it does have heavy damage and minor flooding. Yeah, we're just gonna get out. 15 more command points. They lost 6 of 16 aircraft. Okay, so here's something that might be kind of problematic. Bettys. And our carrier. So we're going to actually play this one out because, well, this could be the end of the Saratoga. Didn't have a chance to get any Wildcats up into the air from Saratoga, so I think we're going to just break these guys off. There's the 2 Bettys. Oh, that's might not be too bad after all. See what they decide to do. Looks like they're spiraling down for some type of oh wait, these are torpedo. Oh, this might not be too bad at all. Alright. So let's They are coming for the Saratoga, so let her heal over. Nice, very nice. I don't think smoke's going to do too much right now. Let's get the Phelps turned for anti-aircraft purposes. See if we can thread the needle with the Bettys. Or Vales. I don't know which one. Don't remember which one's the torpedo bombers. Although I'm starting to wonder if they're actually going for our carrier. No, they are. They dropped. Okay. Very poor drop at that. Oh, we shot him down too. Nice. You guys can eat it. Look at that. Complete whiff. Got lucky. Alright, Saratoga, you can go home. Saratoga is one of the ones. No, actually, I think it's Lexington. I'm having her come up to rearm. I'm pulling Enterprise up here to cover. I decided to pull the Wasp out of the slot, but not far enough away that she can't provide air cover if need be. Okay, so it is now definitely time to pull back, because they're getting pretty aggressive with their air attacks here. Alright. Smoke. Radar. Wonder if we could just leave. Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna cheese it, because well, don't really want to lose the, lose my carrier. One of my carriers. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get out of this one, so... Oh, look at that. Nice view of some smoke. Take evasive action. They look like they're coming in pretty... Oh, they're strafing. Why are they strafing? Get that. Really don't get why they just strafed my carrier. Unless they didn't have any bombs, but what the hell are they doing here without any bombs? Alright, so we got a little bit of damage on the Saratoga. That'll be easy enough to deal with. Alright, we have our first supply of troops and cargo over at Milne Bay. Not close enough, so we'll move them a little closer. See what this does to the balance of power on the island. Unload all cargo. Supply 4 as unloaded all cargo. And now we are going to, I don't know, send you back. Not much else to do. And it did take quite a chunk out of the forces on Milne Bay. Coming over here to Guadalcanal. It's a little slower going over there, surprisingly. For the 250 troops, they seem to be holding out pretty good against our 25,000 troops. So, onward we plug. There we go. Enemy troops defeated at Guadalcanal. So, we have retaken Guadalcanal, and now the only thing that stands in our way from victory is this force over here on Milne Bay. So we are going to start pulling troops off of Guadalcanal and sending them over. Oh, it already has cargo? Oh, yeah. Not sure what's going on here. I guess that was the supply convoy that was partially loaded with cargo. Alright, so you are on your way to Milne Bay. Take you all of 2 days to get there. You can head, see, but you can head up to Guadalcanal. These guys are empty, so move in, grab some troops and supplies. And get your ass over to Milne Bay. Okay, so the Crimson Tide Battle Group has a encounter right off of Milne Bay. Who knows what it is, because it's the dead of night. Could be anything. Probably supply ships. Or it could be 2 battleships. We're about to find out. See what kind of mischief the Japanese are up to. Get everyone's radar on. Could be that sub, too. You never know. It is not the sub. I forgot to turn off auto fire. Let's see what we're up against. Supply convoy. They look kind of surprised that there's a battleship group sitting here waiting for them. But this is definitely not something we want to just let slide. So we are going to use Taylor to identify all of them. Once I get my attack set up, I will come back and let it play out. As you can see, the supply convoy is in complete disarray, trying to get away. All our ships are firing. What I did was I split Astoria and Taylor off. Alabama is by herself. Brooklyn and Boise are in a group together. And the De Haven, Canberra, and Santa Fe are in their own group as well. Doesn't appear to have a target, so I'm going to separate from the main group and then launch a manual torpedo spread. We have 5 torpedoes left, so we're just going to go with a 7-degree spread. And a manual fire. Right straight through the center of the group. Once she gets her tubes to bear. She's on fire too, so those supply ships and their heavily armored or armed defenses are doing the trick. Then we'll have her form back up with Astoria in Alabama. That was a nicely timed shot. Alright, so we are making fairly quick work of the supply convoy here. Mostly I think it's due to The Alabama, just blasting away with those big guns. I think Taylor's still firing star shells. Switch her to HE now. That's one of the ones that's sinking. This one's in a whole lot of trouble. My torpedoes never launched from my one destroyer there. Not sure why. Oh well. Alright, so it looks like we're down to 1. Let's have everyone target and open fire. Alright, everyone is now taking out the wrath of God on this one supply ship. And missing horribly. Not much to say about this except, sorry Japanese, Milne Bay will be ours. So many misses. Take a look at how the ships are arrayed. She's kind of surrounded. Oh, DeHaven's not targeting. Gotta get her in the mix before the action's done. Canberra is not targeting either. Jeez, dropping the ball here. wonder how much ammo I'm wasting on this one ship. And there we go. Whole supply convoy toast. Okay, moderate damage and minor flooding on the Taylor. 30 more command points. Crimson Tide, you're going to pull in a little closer to shore. Okay, so the mic was muted. Didn't know it. We've got this Ise Class. We lost the Beale because she was the first targeted, but I don't assume this is going to take very long. Hopefully this isn't the Cleveland. It's the Pasadena. We did launch torpedoes, but not really sure they're actually going to make it there. We should probably speed you guys up a little bit. Seems you're just kind of putting along. Okay, Pasadena, we're going to break you off, try and save you for some unknown reason. But like I was saying, before I realized the mic was muted, we did take control of Milne Bay, and then we had this encounter, so we're going to handle this battleship and then see what the campaign brings after that. This may very well be the final battle of our campaign. A single battleship. She is definitely taking a pounding. From our entire battle line. Doesn't even look like any of our guns are operable anymore. Oh, this one's moving. Who are we targeting now? Hopefully not our battleship. Can't believe I forgot to unmute the mic. I'm talking away. There goes she goes. Unless that's one of ours. Oh god. She targeted our destroyer, which is now sinking. So we have no destroyers left in this group. You would think that the battleship would want to take on the other battleship, but what do I know? We are going to form everybody up on the St. Louis, who is now taking fire. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to manually turn everybody in. How's the damage on the battleship? Critical and critical. We could probably exit out right now, but I want to finish this battleship off. They have one more left after this one, so we may very well encounter her while we're shuttling troops back and forth. We have got a little bit left to go on Milne Bay, and then I think that's the campaign. Looks like all of her primary guns are out of action. She's just firing with her secondaries now. Stubborn. Very stubborn. Still maneuvering, though. And there we go. She is going down. At long last. And there we have it. Victory in the South Pacific, 3rd October 1942. Allied forces are victorious. Guadalcanal has been secured, and the newly constructed airfield is already playing a pivotal role in providing air superiority over the Solomon Islands. The loss of men and materials during the Guadalcanal campaign has taken a heavy toll on Japan's war effort. Okay, so we are done with the series. I'm going to take a second to thank each and every one of you who came along for the ride. It was a very long series. I had a fun time doing it. I really appreciate the support. My channel has been kind of formed and born and thrived on War on the Sea, so I will be starting a new series coming up pretty soon as the Japanese, after I install the Tokyo Express mod. That'll be sometime in the next week or so. Like I said, thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate the meat and potatoes of my channel here. I'm smiling right now. I'm glad the series has come to a conclusion, although I will kind of miss playing as the Americans. Who knows what the future may hold for the Tokyo Express mod. And you never know, they may come out with additional content for this game. Leyte Gulf, hint hint, Killerfish Games. But we will see you for the first episode of our Tokyo Express IJN playthrough. Like I said, probably in the next couple of weeks. So if you want to come along with that, you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you have any suggestions for games you think I might enjoy, or you would enjoy watching being played, leave those in the comment section. I don't have a community tab yet so far, so need 500 subscribers. I think right now I'm up to 160. So doing pretty good. Enjoying the games, enjoying the interaction with the viewers, and we will see you for the Tokyo Express. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very, very, very good day.